Kenya's Harambee Starlets are just 90 minutes away from a historic return to the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. The Starlets took a giant step towards qualification after beating the Gambia 3-1 in Nairobi last Friday and now only need to avoid defeat in Tuesday's second leg to book their ticket to WAFCON 2026 in Morocco. Kenya has featured at the continental showpiece only once before, back in 2016, and a positive result or a draw of any kind against the Queen Scorpions would mark a remarkable comeback for the team after nearly a decade away from the big stage. The Starlets take on Gambia at Stade Lat Dior in Thiès, Senegal tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Hiyo game ya Tuesday tuko na psych na watu morali iko juu, na pia mimi naamini players tuko nao wanaenda kutupia 3 points na tunaenda qualify WAFCON.
Tulikuwa na big chance ya qualify, so this year liwalo tuliamua tu lazima tu qualify. That's why tuna give 100% for this.
And now I'm joined by Gladys Midech, our sports reporter, who was at the game on Friday. Gladys, that was an emphatic victory for Starlets. By what you saw in that particular game, what are the chances for Starlets heading into this crucial tie?
Well, the chances are very, very good. They played well, you know. Conceded early but came back, showed character, came back, won that game 3-1. I think they should have scored more goals. They just need a draw of any kind. Even 10-10 will be good, and they'll still go through to the Women's African Cup of Nations.
We've seen and we've had, and it's now official, that the game will be played on a neutral ground. Does that favor the Harambee Starlets?
I think it does, because, you know, when you have the pressure of home fans like what the Queen Scorpions of Gambia went through here in Nairobi, it's not easy. And that's not even a full stadium. You can imagine what will happen. So it's going to play to Kenya's advantage, and it's also going to play to Gambia's disadvantage. They just need to thank God it's a neutral ground, take it to their advantage, score early goals, get the points, and, you know, seal the win. There's so much that is coming with that. I mean, the president already gave them 10 million shillings. A win for them means 1 million per head. A draw for them means 500,000. But why go for 500,000 if you can get 1 million?
Luckily, we managed to get to hear from the head coach, Beldin Odemba. Let's hear what she has to say.
So it's a good inclusion that we have 3 of the players who participated in the WAFCON qualifier for the 2016. And it's also a good motivation to the others. They are speaking about it. They're speaking about the advantages and why we need to qualify.
She's talked about experience. We have players who played in the 2016 WAFCON.
Yes.
Can that be of help to us?
You've just had it. When you want to make sure you have a winning team, you give your best. Mwanali Madogo, Corazon Aquino, Dorcas Shikobe, Lillian Award, Lydia Koth. Those are 5 players who took part in the 2016 WAFCON, but at that time, probably they just didn't know how big of a competition it was. Now it has been expanded. Of course, there's more visibility when it comes to women football. It's going to be a very big deal. When you get to that WAFCON, you know the doors are going to open for you, and everyone wants to get a better future for themselves, and that will just mean more growth for Kenyan women football.
Thank you very much, Gladys, for that incisive insight you've given us there. And of course, tomorrow is going to be Harambee Starlets against Gambia at 7 p.m. local time, and Starlets will be hoping to qualify for the 2026 WAFCON in Morocco. Well, that's all we had for you in the sports bulletin. But of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to be having more